All right, all right. What's going on? How is everybody doing today? After pipe moment. Classic. Classic meme. Just us guys hanging out. Yo, what's going on, everybody? So today, in this brand new live stream on this brand new sort of rebranded channel, or sort of rebranded / sort of brand new channel, we're going to be going over the Black Ops 6 Zombies gameplay reveal. So that's about to happen in 1 hour. So let's start that timer, because it is going to be wild. I have a feeling this is going to be pretty wild. Oh, you know, there's just some issues. It's all good. Honestly, this is kind of one of the best parts about being a little older. Is, not that I have any ill will against any of those guys or anything, but, you know, it's not quite as impactful to me, because they weren't, like, childhood heroes of mine or anything like that. They're just dudes. But yeah, wild time. But guys, and we could talk about that a little bit later. I'm totally okay with it. But we have the Zombies Black Ops 6 gameplay trailer reveal coming very, very soon, in less than an hour. So let's stay hyped. Sure, we can talk about that stuff. I'm open to it. I'm open to talking about it. I'm open to processing. I'm open to processing our traumas, guys. You guys want to process some traumas? Is that what we're going to be doing? Is that what we're going to be doing in today's stream, is processing our trauma? So, anyways, I just want to, yeah, actually, guys, I'm not going to lie, man. I'm pretty into what I've been seeing. So, I won't get too far in the weeds because I can't reveal a ton of stuff, but I've been getting I've been told some stuff, you know, behind the scenes a little bit. And obviously it's leaked, so, or it's not leaked, but it's, you know, private information, so I can't like just reveal it all. But, you know, leaks change a lot of stuff. Like when leaks happen, a lot of stuff changes. So I feel pretty confident though. I feel like Treyarch is listening to the community. They really want to make a lot of changes. And my main concern with Cold War was a lot of these systems weren't flushed out. So if more of the systems that they have in Cold War are flushed out, which it appears that way, then I'm feeling pretty hyped. I'm definitely cautious though, Liam. I'm definitely cautious, 100% cautious. I have been burned by Treyarch. End of BO4, Cold War, Vanguard, MWZ, all having various promises, all having various good elements, but all having a little bit more of stuff I dislike than like. And honestly, it's hurtful, man. It's hurtful. So I'm pretty stoked. Do I think it will top the BO4 Zombies reveal? You know what, Lita? That's a great question. I don't think so. I don't think that will ever be topped. The BO4 Zombies reveal was one of the most epic reveals of all time. Now, since we have this more homogenized Call of Duty system, and it's not even just with the game engine, it's with the marketing. So instead of having an exclusive event for Black Ops 6, we're having COD Next, you know, again, which is fine, but it's just a different era of Call of Duty. It's a different era of Call of Duty, and that's okay. That's okay. If it was, we would have gotten tired of the Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3 style reveal events eventually. We would have. That's just how things work. Last good Zombies game for me was BO4. I love BO4, man. My favorite game. It is. I've kind of given up hope on COD, which is sad. Well, here's the thing, Dylan. And I'm working on a video. I have the script drafted. It's not finalized. But here's the thing I'll say about that is there has been a lot of issues, okay? I think that's part of it, Hans. I think that's part of it, for sure. But here, and Cool Gamer Z, I see you, what you said. We'll talk about that throughout the stream. I want to put a pin on that for now. Let's just kind of enjoy this moment. I don't want to get in fights with people and start talking shit. Well, we can do that a little bit later, okay? But the giving up hope on COD. Modern Warfare 19 changed the landscape, whether we liked it or not. It's just a fact. So it's okay to be upset about it, but we kind of do have to accept that it's just the truth. So I think that if you can accept that there have been some monumental changes and that we're in a new era and it's just kind of in a different space, I think that's a good start. That being said, that doesn't mean we haven't been burned a lot. Modern Warfare 2 was bad. Modern Warfare 3 was bad. Black Ops Cold War was pretty strong. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. But there's been a lot more ups and downs in this cycle than I feel like there have been in previous Call of Duty games. Or maybe with Ghosts, you could argue. But it just feels very volatile, very polarizing. And Black Ops 6, for me, and for I think a lot of other fans, and put a 1 in the chat or whatever, something, spam something, I don't care, just write you agree if you agree with what I'm about to say. I think Black Ops 6 is the final nail in the coffin for a lot of COD fans, myself included. And it's not just about zombies, it's about campaign, it's about multiplayer, it's about the live service season, it's about how they communicate with us, it's a lot of things. I have given up so much copium for this franchise, so much copium, constantly saying, it's the next game. It's the next game. The next game will revive the series. The next game will make zombies better. The next game will this. The next game will that. Treyarch they didn't have time. They got stifled by COVID. They got this happened to them with Vanguard. This happened here. This happened there. My dudes, we're the ones paying the price for that. We have to pay $70 for every installment, whether it's finished or not. We have to get the, lackluster content, whether we like it or not. And it's important to remember that you're a customer paying for a product. It's no different than buying a cheeseburger. It's no different than getting a Sprite out of a vending machine. If the service is not up to snuff, well, you should be able to express your disappointment, and that's valid. So I think that this is a lot of people's last Call of Duty, depending on a lot of factors, not just zombies, not just MP, all of it. Communication, how the bundles are presented, the battle pass, the black cell bullshit. Sorry, I was looking at the camera. Let me read the chat here for a second. I believe you. I believe you, Cool Gamer. I'm just going to call you Gamer Z. It's Gamer Z. Or Alex. I'll just call you Alex. And I know you're not trying to start shit. I know you're not. Dead of the Night. Yeah, okay, I'm a little behind. Mutant Injection does look interesting. I'll pull that up in a second if people haven't seen it. They have to deliver 4 years. Yeah, I know. And I've heard that there were some development issues in the beginning, so maybe this is more... This turned out to be more of like a 2.5-ish year cycle. But here's the thing. If they were on the 3-year cycle, then it would have been a 1.5-year development. So whatever their excuse is, they had an extra year regardless. Black Ops Cold War was honestly not bad. They just could have made improvements. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I think Black Ops Cold War was just predominantly restrained by the work from home situation, the pandemic situation. For me, it's, yeah, I'm glad you guys agree. For sure. Thriller J! What is up, dude? How you been? Black Ops 6, yeah, it's over. I'm never paying attention to it again. Yeah. COD fans always had a screw loose. Listen, Death the Kid. That took me a while to read. I don't disagree, but here's the thing. For me, and I don't know, again, let me know if I'm alone here, guys. For me, I do buy Call of Duty every year because for some reason I always tell myself I'm going to love the campaign and multiplayer, and then I kind of never really like the multiplayer, but whatever. That's my own personal issue. really the only COD I care about are Treyarch COD. So for me, the game is kind of on a 3-year cycle. The Treyarch games are the ones where I invest all my time. So I know for a lot of people it is like, oh, we're getting hyped up, but I mostly get hyped up for the zombies aspect. But the Treyarch games are the ones I mostly care about. I never care about multiplayer. I never care about campaign. I find those elements interesting for sure, and I want to get more into the campaign, but whatever. Topic for another day. For me, the game feels like it's on a 3-year cycle because I'm constantly just waiting for Treyarch. Yo, gamer, deal. You're a alpha cuck. Yo, what's up, Lego? How you doing, brother? Oh, yo, what's up, Exantu? I appreciate you. I'm glad you like them. Those take a long time to make, and every time I get a comment from somebody that says, you know, I watched all 6 of them or 7 of them in a row, I'm like, dude, that's like a long weekend's worth of content. I appreciate you. Good, Thriller, man. I'm glad you're doing good, bro. It's good to see you. Have you graduated yet? Oh, I just got a notification on my phone. Should probably turn those off. All right. Feel like excuses are still going to be a thing for this COD if it ends up being mid. Honestly, Gamer Deal, I'm totally with you, bro. Totally with you. I think that's going to be a huge problem. I think that something bad's going to happen and people are going to be like, well, Treyarch, they needed 17 years to make the COD. Or I don't know. I'm being a little hyperbolic. But I think that's going to happen. I actually do feel like that. I think my chair is... Okay. Cold War. I think Cold War was a step in the right direction, but I also think that it just could have been flushed out a little bit more. But for what it was, I think it was a solid experience. Sorry, I'm like way behind in the chat. I'm really trying to be. 49 minutes until peak. Yup. I watch it every time I'm playing Zombie Solo, having it. Oh, dude, that's the best. That's what I do with podcasts or like long like video game retrospectives and stuff. I do the same exact thing. Maybe a little bit more. Oh yeah, now you can really see how ugly I am. Thoughts on Mr. T Lexify situation? Let me just put it this way. I wanted to withhold my thoughts on that until I was hopefully hearing from him. Long story short, man, I don't really want to get involved. I've met Lex once, just once, so I don't know him super well. He was nothing but kind to me. He offered to buy me some food and was really gracious. Him and Chopper and Joey Conway were super kind and gracious to me. So I don't know him personally. Other than that, he was really kind. I think the situation is super fucked up, and I think that person he was with, Ren or whatever her name is, I think she's extremely mentally unstable. But I also think Lex has a lot of accountability as well. He should have not engaged in that situation. It's pretty simple. He did. He fucked up. They both fucked up. It's a mess. People make mistakes. I hope he moves on. I hope she stops whatever the hell she's doing. I hope this whole thing kind of is a lesson learned for them, because these relationships are extremely serious, and it's nothing to mess around with. These are people's lives. All the stuff about the other content creators, I have a mixed feeling about that. I don't think it should have been... I think private lives can be private, you know? I think you can handle stuff behind the scenes privately like that. But I understand Lex feels betrayed, and he just kind of brought it all to light. I don't know if that was the way to go about it. I really don't. But I understand his anger. But, you know, as a Christian, you shouldn't be exuding some sort of self-righteousness in order to make yourself look good. That's not a good look. So I don't think he probably should have executed it in that manner. But it is what it is, man. So what's going on, Sandman? How you doing, bro? Yeah, and I just don't necessarily appreciate that element. It's like address the situation, and the only person I feel like he could have spoken about was Pat, because Pat made a video. So if he wanted to address that back, that seemed fair game to me. But the other people, I don't really see what it had to do with the situation. And the whole point was about making himself look better. And I personally think that the video he dropped today, yesterday, I think he did that intentionally so that when these other YouTubers stream, that people are like coming at them. I genuinely think that was part of the plan, but I don't know. I might be a little bit too conspiratorial. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, dude, if I if when I was with my ex, I was like, I was in my late 20s, but I was a child. I was an idiot. And if the way that I was behaving in that time when I was going through all my shit was exposed to the world, I would feel very violated and very pissed. So it's just a mess, and that's why I don't like commenting on these things. But I think that you know, when you're a man, like, you have to take accountability things. And Lex just saying like, oh, this young woman made me do shit. It's like, no, dude, you did it. You chose to do those things. So I think it's a both and situation. I think they both were just in extremely, I hate using this word, but toxic relationships, and that's that. Okay, I'm gonna move on from that. All right, so let's talk about more Black Ops 6 shit. Yeah, watching long videos while playing zombies just hits different. I agree, bro. Have I been in the CJ Santa Discord? I have not. Why? What's going on in there? Any big hopes for the reveal? Kind of, actually. I'm really hoping that they give a bit of... oh my gosh, I can't talk. So, I'm really hoping that they reveal one of the bosses. Like some sort of new enemy type, or they give a little teaser of the boss, because I don't know if you know this, in some of the trailers for other zombies maps, they've kind of revealed the final boss, or revealed some sort of element of the final cutscene, and then they're kind of like teasing like, this is what you're working towards, and then obviously that's the Easter egg. But I really hope they give us some inkling that art direction is going to be top tier, not just in the gameplay world, but in general with the bosses and enemy design. So, yo, see, Gamer Z, I don't know if you know this, but this full image of the art direction with all the zombies cast and enemies and stuff leaked. So, people are using it as thumbnails. I don't know if you saw that or not. So yes, they are going to show gameplay Thriller. They are going to show gameplay. I think the biggest thing was he felt like they all. I honestly, I mean, okay. Sorry, last thing I'll say about this. He felt like Pat betrayed him for sure. And I'm sure there's elements of the Ren situation where they felt betrayed, but a lot of that was like kind of a sidebar to the whole main situation. So tangentially it's semi-relevant, but to the current like allegations and dispute at hand, it wasn't entirely necessary to address those, since they are obviously not going to be able to refute themselves in real time. And they probably won't even say anything writ large. Well, basically, guys, I don't know if anybody wants to see it, but there's a thumbnail out there that somebody used for streaming multiplayer, I think, or showing something with zombies, and it has all the artwork for Terminus, and it looks fucking awesome. I can try and find the video and link it to you guys, or I can show the thumbnail if people want to see it. Yeah. I hope it plays like BO2 or even BO3. From what it looks like to me, it looks like it's going to be a mix of BO4 art style with BO4 art style but like BO3 movement and gameplay, and then Cold War systems. That's kind of what it looks like to me. All on COD Universal Engine, the Modern Warfare engine or whatever. There we go. Yeah, it really looks like they're taking the best out of every single game. I just commented yesterday on the pod that art direction needs to be better than Cold War. Lamau, I want zombie. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. I 100% agree. Agree. I'm gonna try to find. If you guys give me a second, I can try to find that video, and I can put it in the chat. And then if you guys want to look at the, frickin' thumbnail, you can. Man, where was it? I'm gonna have to check my history, my video history. God knows what's in there. Lord knows. Here it is. Okay. I'll put the video in the chat, and then you can choose to look at the thumbnail if you want. Okay? That's not copy and paste. Make sure this is the right link. Copy and paste. All right. Okay. Here's the video link. You guys can... Oh, I didn't know that they commented on Pat's video, Christian. I must have missed that, because I was, like, kind of looking... I was like doing other shit while I was listening to Lex's video, so I missed that part. Yeah, okay. Well, fair enough then. Fair enough. Oh, Sandman, I'm sorry. You were talking about CJ stuff. So I do like Tag. I think Tag is a lot better than I initially gave it credit for. I just was really hoping for original Ether maps inside of Black Ops 4. That's all I really wanted. I love the Chaos story. I love it. I really, really do. But, and those original maps are top tier, bro. I fucking love them. That being said, I just think it's important that Ether got its own attention, because that was the map that was the mode that brought us this thing we love, and I think it was important to send the mode off right, you know. But I don't know. When I was making the retrospective, okay, when I was going through and finishing the Easter egg, and the Pack-a-Punch machines were decommissioning because the Apothecon, what was that thing called? The vessel. I forget what it's called right now, but that vessel was overpowering the Pack-a-Punch machine and rendering them useless, which means that was the last time we were ever going to Pack-a-Punch. My heart sank a little bit. So when you actually think about the narrative depth that those maps hold, it's some of the best narrative work out there. It's just in the context of the maps being reimagined, remakes, that's what hurts it, because we were saying goodbye to something we love, you know? And that's... I don't know, man. Imagine you were, like, saying goodbye to a loved one. I know this is, like, not a totally analogous, but just roll with me here. Imagine you were, like, saying goodbye to your grandfather who you loved for many years. And I'm trying to think of a good way to do this. And you plan this, like, great funeral for him, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, the bank seizes your assets and you're not able to provide a funeral for him, so you just have to, like, kind of throw him in the yard or some shit and just be like, peace, grandpa. It kind of felt like that. Like you planned to have this grand narrative, but then it was just like ripped out from underneath Treyarch because of Sledgehammer Sledgehammer screwing things up, them having to move over to Cold War, Activision taking away their assets. I'm trying to think of a better analogy here. It's hard to think of one on the spot, but I think you guys get what I'm saying. It's just like such a special moment that was hindered by so many external factors that we weren't actually able to give it the proper goodbye that it deserved. You think Tag is a portrayal to Call of the Dead? That is a very interesting take. I don't know if I would consider it a portrayal, but it's definitely interesting for sure. It's definitely not as great. Yo, I just want to thank you guys all for hanging out with me. Chat's fluctuating between, you know, like 15, 30 people, and that's great for this channel's reboot. I'm literally rebooting my channel like I'm rebooting the Ether storyline. But CJ's he's really good to talk to about those things because he has a deep fundamental understanding of like why he likes some of those aspects of the BO4 remakes. I don't necessarily agree with him on anything, but I think his intention comes from a sound place for the most part. Yo, Jeremy. I was cutting carpet out of a closet the other day, Jeremy, like 2 weeks ago, and for some reason I just kept thinking about you. I was like, Jeremy probably does manly shit like this all the time, and I'm always just like on a computer, and this is the first time I cut carpet, and shit. Yeah, CJ's logic is pretty sound. And actually, he said something that I disagreed with in the podcast about, well, it's not that I disagreed with it at the time. I didn't quite understand it, but I was digesting it later. And he was saying something about the Ether story rebooting all of the COD franchise because it ended the universe of the Ether storyline. And since that overlapped with the campaigns in Black Ops, it like kind of rebooted everything. And I found that to be kind of an interesting take. I'd never really considered that before, and I really like the universes to be separate. And I think we discussed that. Then I brought that up to Expert Fusion, and he was saying that, if maybe I'm wrong, but it sounded like he actually agreed with CJ and that this kind of was an accepted view of the entire Call of Duty franchise. So I'm curious what you guys think about that. Oh, I mean, I don't know if it caused Modern Warfare 2019 to happen. I'm asking if that is a because I don't think we'll ever know. I'm just asking if it's potentially true. What's the reason for the channel reboot again, Landry? So I will tell you. I'll be quick about it. I won't waste your time. I work for a content creation company or whatever you want to call it. And I work with people starting up businesses and doing YouTube and whatnot. And I was giving a lot of advice out about how to start a new channel. And I realized that my advice might not be sound. So I took my retrospectives from this channel and I put them on a new channel with 0 subscribers. And I wanted to see what would happen since I knew those videos were successful. And nothing happened for a little while. Then eventually they took off, and I was like, you know what? This would be a good opportunity to rebrand and have a new channel focused solely on video essays, deep dives, and reviews and retrospectives. And then I'll turn Skeptics into a subsidiary of that channel, and it will be more community-based because we have a pretty good community here. So I was like, that can be where the live streams are, clips are, podcasts are, and it's all going to be content surrounded by having a conversation with one of you guys. That's my whole point of rebooting it. And I kind of hated the name Skeptics anyway. You guys can call me that. You can call me Alex, call me Skeptics. You can call me Afterlife. I don't really give a shit. But that's the whole point of it. While I haven't been here in a while Sakura has been as Sakurai? I haven't seen him in a long time. Dak has called the MW3 campaign, so F tier map. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, I think it does make sense, but I'm gonna call you homie. I'm gonna call you homie too, Hans. Yeah, so there's kind of 2 buckets here, right? Death the Kid that I like that you're bringing up. So all the reasons that Sandman dislikes Tag actually isn't necessarily because of the map. It's because of the effects that it has outside of it. It's like the ripple effect, which I think is a fair argument in of itself. But that's actually the quote unquote slippery slope fallacy and just applying hindsight to it. So I would say that it's probably smarter to attack the map on its own individual merits. But now that he's looking back in hindsight, he's like, yeah, you know what? It had all these really negative ramifications. That being said, we're not inside the Call of Duty studio, so we can't actually ever be objective about it. We can only infer from the data that we have collected. So I understand both sides of this coin, but I would definitely probably agree with more Death the Kid here that you got to attack the maps on their own individual merits. But, I do think Sandman is making some points. See, actually, that's where I disagree with you, bro. I think the map does have good map flow. All right, I'm just gonna play Forsaken for a little bit. I think Tag does actually have some good map flow because of the ability to use dynamite, the ability to use the heat pad thing, and the flingers and the zip lines. If you took one of them away, it would really impede the map flow. But since you have all of them together, it really makes the map a very, very easy space to traverse. You can zip line any area you want. You can swim to certain areas. You can blow up walls and then go into a new space. You really have a lot to play with. So I actually disagree with that quite a bit, but I don't know if I'll have time to do it. Yeah, you can build the shield pretty easily. Travel by 1,000 paper cuts. Yeah, death by 1,000 paper cuts is like my favorite analogy right now, so I use it all the time. Oh, sorry, I missed a couple questions. Somebody asked me what my favorite map from Cold War is. I don't know who did, but probably Mauer der Toten or D Machine. I don't know why I like D Machine because I hate its Easter egg. I hate the boss fight. But for some reason, whenever I hop on Cold War, I always go to D Machine. I always do. Like, instinctively. Actually, funnily enough, I go to 3 places. I go to D Machine, Outbreak, or Forsaken.
Maxis got him through.
And Mauer der Toten's objectively my favorite, but these are the maps that I veer towards too instinctively.
This place is in chaos. The outbreak must have caught Omega.
Somebody asked favorite map from each zombies map. Well, that's kind of a loaded question, but I'll do my best to answer. From World at War, I think it would probably be Shino Numa, and it's a little bit of a nostalgia bait thing. I really loved how that map. I really liked how that map kind of revolutionized things, adding dogs, having the randomized perks. I think, isn't that where the Wonderwaff started? That map, I just really loved it. BO1, I don't really like BO1 that much, so let me think. Probably Call of the Dead. BO2, probably Origins. If we're just talking about hopping in and playing, though, I really like Nuketown. I think Nuketown is super fun to play. BO3, it's going to be between Zetsubo and probably Shadows. Black Ops 4, it's going to be Blood of the Dead. And probably Blood of the Dead and Dead of the Night. Those are the 2 I really love. If I had to pick between the 2 to play for the rest of my life, that'd be tough. Right now, my gut is saying Blood of the Dead, but it's only because I just played the absolute living shit out of Dead of the Night for that review. Cold War, Mauer der Toten, without a doubt. I think it's definitely the best map. Has the most replay value in terms of Easter egg, but I don't know, man. Like I said, my instinct whenever I just turn on Cold War and I want to like just kind of chill for a little bit, it's always Machina, Outbreak, or this. Don't really know why. Hit my first round 30 on Nuketown. Hell yeah. Yo, what's good, Spidey? How you doing? That map, Nuketown round 30, that map is hard. It is very hard. Dead of the Night is goated with the sauce. I actually do really like Revelations. A lot of people look at Revelations as like a remake map, kind of like a hodgepodge variety remake, and I do understand that. But I do understand that, but it feels like its own thing. The cool blues of that map, and then even Noct as a centerpiece, the way that it's colored and the way that the Apothicon Servant's there, or not the Apothicon Servant, just the Apothicon monster, it just doesn't really feel like a remake. I don't know. I never looked at it like that, but I understand why people feel that way. But each space feels so different, and the weapons that you have at your disposal make the experience feel so different. So yeah, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I kind of out of pocket there, as the kids say? Am I out of pocket, yo? That's how you feel about tag? Well, yeah, that's definitely fair about the other BO4 units. Yeah, Rev is beautiful, especially on PC. Bro, I have a 4090. I just bought a 4090 a couple months ago, and this is the first time I've ever streamed on it. I'm literally streaming on my PC 4K and streaming it to you guys in 1440p. That is wild. Wild. So powerful. Okay. Rev is good, tag is bad. Touche. You got me there. You got me there. You even like the trials? What are we talking about again? You like the trials for what?
You ruin this moment. They are in the observation
Well,
tower. There must be a way up there.
For the who said that? Ludi. So here's what I'll recommend, dude. If you can keep an eye out on Amazon, because the other day they had a sale on a 4090. It was literally 45% off. I missed the sale. It was a lightning sale. I missed it. I didn't get one. Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that. I think somebody stole it.
Psycho may help us stop the greatest threat.
Basically, the package didn't make it. But there's deep sales on them all the time, and a 4080 would be amazing. A 4080 would be an amazing card. So, dude, it was like, so normally they're about $1,800, 16 to $1,800, and it was, I think it was literally like $1,100 or something. It was so cheap. Well, cheap is relative, but you know what I mean. CJ would be sad looking at your comments. I'm sure he would. He probably would. Well,
you need to widen your gaze. Why kill the Forsaken when you can capture him?
Well, if I could pick any card to recommend to somebody, it would probably be either a 4080 if they have the money, or a 3080 Ti. But the 3080 Ti, I think, has about the same performance as the 4080 or 4070, and I think they're around the same price. So if you find a 3080 on sale, because, you know, they're just an older gen card, it's pretty good. The main difference between the 4090 series, or the 40 series and the 30 series, is you get DLSS3, and you get frame generation, which is a nice thing. Which is a nice thing.
Dear. There's still a lockdown in effect underground.
Well, here's the thing. People talking about quests and stuff to build shit. I think that Dead of the Night had the perfect balance of all that shit.
Fuck off already.
They had the perfect balance because you could go deep and build all these crazy wonder weapons, like the Savage Impaler, the Steak Knife. You could build all the upgrades for Alistair's Annihilator, all these awesome things. But then you had all these rigid elements with the loadout, so you could kind of customize how you wanted to spawn in the map, pick your perks. Similar systems to Cold War, but because of the unique element of Dead of the Night, it gave it that same feel that Black Ops 3 had, with its own individual experience on every single map. So it did a good job of bridging the gap. That's why I like BO4 over BO3 and Cold War, because I think it merged BO3 and Cold War really, really well. And I'm hoping that BO6 does that for every game. It like merges BO3, BO4, Cold War, etc., etc. Because I think a mix of all of these systems would make a really unique game, assuming they pick the right ones. And add new shit, of course. Gotta add new shit. Well, loadouts in BO4 I don't think were a problem, because there was no difficulty curve.
You brought me home.
Or excuse me, there was no tier system like there was here, so your weapons would kind of peter out very quickly. But I think that is honestly pretty similar for Cold War, if I'm being completely honest. I don't hate the loadout system. I don't. It's not my favorite, but I genuinely don't think it's that big of a deal. And like I said in the podcast the other day, if
He's the Forsaken.
sorry,
We need to get to the town square.
like I said in the podcast the other day, if you spawn in with an RPG
You might not like it.
or a pistol, it's a video game. So if they make the damage output of a low-tier weapon not as strong as a pack-a-punch weapon or a tier 4 weapon, then it doesn't matter what weapon you're using as long as that difficulty progression is still the same. Sure, maybe an RPG will be a little bit more damaging than a pistol, but the pistols in Cold War were pretty strong. Like, I remember a lot of people using the 1911 to get to high rounds. It was perfectly viable. So I don't think it's a fair argument, especially with the current point system we have either. I think people like that feeling of the despair that pops up when you spawn in with just a pistol and 25 bullets or whatever it is. And I get that. But I don't think it's enough of a justification to say that we need to remove the system altogether, because a difficulty curve is a difficulty curve. It's math. It doesn't matter what the developers put in the game. It won't make a difference. Man, this EE seems so hard. I didn't even complete it after my second try. Which EE? Dead of the Night or this one that I'm fakely doing right now? Play BO3 or Cold War Zombies for the rest of my life? Probably. Well, do I get Chronicles or do I just get the base game of each? You think this Easter egg's hard? Yeah, this is definitely the best wonder weapon. Come on, Papa.
It's not perfect, but that should work for the neutralizer.
Okay. I was like, seems kind of conspicuous. Bro, this guy wants to charge me. I will say, I like that abominations are going to be in the game. Sorry, you did answer. Where was it? To make this a little Nor Chronicles. That's actually a really tough. That's actually a tough question. If you did BO4 or Cold War or BO4 or BO3, I would say BO4 100%. But the reason I'm actually feeling a little confused here is because I do like Cold War's progression system. I like the camo grind. I think those things are fun. I like the way it feels to kill zombies. I think this game still has a little bit more legs in terms of not feeling aged. I think BO4 or BO3 is starting to show its age a little bit. I know people disagree with me about that. Just how I feel. And I don't just like killing zombies in BO3. I like doing Easter eggs only. In Cold War, I like high rounds. I like killing zombies. I like doing the Easter eggs. I just wish it was a little harder. Bro, am I about to say I'd pick Cold War over BO3? I might have to pick Cold War over BO3 right now. I might have to. I'm trying to be as objective as I can. I'm really trying to be. I'm trying not to put in my personal bias and like caring about the zombies community, Jason Blundell. I'm really trying to not. Yeah, I agree. It did need like one more map. And Outbreak had that Easter egg. You know, it had that Easter egg that kind of allowed that. But yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It just needed one more. Onslaught too. Onslaught's good. Onslaught's good. But I don't know, guys. I think I might have to pick Cold War.
Heck, Valentina.
That's crazy to
They
me.
were both deceived by this creature.
I actually have no idea
Unfortunately, we were
what I'm
too.
doing. I forget.
We were blind to its true motives. Just
Yeah,
like
that
Omega.
Legion boss fight's great.
If we had done as Zykov asked, we would
I do think Cold War should have doubled max health, and added double tap 1.0, even when people complain. I can go either way with double tap. Not a. Yeah, it does. Just killing zombies just feels great.
You need that crystal. Might be a
Yeah,
bit tough with
Jeremy,
all
I
those
know you
baddies.
love Cold War, and you have like all those memories of playing with your son and stuff. I think that's awesome. Shit, what did somebody just say? Somebody just said something. I was going to comment on it. And then I didn't. Legion boss carried outbreak. Was that what I was going to talk about? Oh, no, double tap. Really need to get a flamethrower. So I can get that crystal.
If you try.
And we're going down.
Sure could use some help.
Thing with double tap is I don't really care about it that much. I'm relatively indifferent towards it because I look at gameplay as like as a systems thing. So it's like if you have 4 times the pack-a-punch, you know, like they did in Cold or in Black Ops 4, it doesn't really matter to me because that's just double tap. If you have a tier system, it doesn't really matter to me. A rarity system, it doesn't really matter to me because that's just double tap. So I don't care that much, but if it's going to make the community happier and they can just take the tier system away and put in double tap, then it's like, okay, and just do that. So I can really go one way or the other. I'm really pretty indifferent. What, is Hans mad at me for picking Cold War? I'm sorry, bro. I'm just trying to think of it in terms of objective. If Black Ops 3 had Zombies Chronicles attached to it, and we're talking about like all the gobble guns and stuff, then yeah, I'd probably pick BO3. But if we're talking about just base game, and then like longevity of the systems and how the game feels to play and all the other activities I like about zombies, I think Cold War like makes high rounds more fun. But yeah, there are things that I would miss about BO3 for sure, like the Easter eggs. But, you know, I've done them 100 times, and they're pretty easy to me now. You know, Cold War has changed my mind about zombies as a lot.
I know. A lot. I couldn't believe it either.
Oh, because I don't. Yeah, that's because I said.
Cute, isn't it?
I am just trash. Okay, we got 15 minutes, boys. If somebody, if one of the content creators like starts playing the video or something, let me know, and I'll stop the game right away. Obviously, who gives a shit about me playing a video game? Let's actually watch that trailer, break it down. Yeah, no, I do agree with that. Like, I don't like... I'll do high rounds in BO3 and BO4, but it gets really boring after a while. And there's, I don't know if you know who T-Dog is. He hosts that podcast with Chopper, the Going Dark podcast. He always says something that triggers me. I know. Imagine an adult man getting triggered about a podcast. But he always says... What? He always says something that kind of triggers me when he's talking about zombies. He always says, I just want to hop in and kill some zombies and get out of there. And every time he says that, it kind of makes me mad. Not at him, just the statement in general, because I think to myself, you know, zombies doesn't have to be for everybody. And if somebody wants to change a game mode so radically to appease them as a casual, and they're only going to play for 10 minutes a month, I don't think that Treyarch should appease them. I just don't. But there are times when I just want to hop in and kill zombies. So I also get that. But I also love doing all the hardcore shit too. So I think they need to make the accessibility aspect of just hopping in and killing zombies easy to do. It shouldn't be super hard to like get Pack-a-Punch, or it shouldn't be super hard. Like Horizon Drax Pack-a-Punch, you hit 2 buttons. A lot of people say you hit 3. You actually hit 2 because the third button, or the third time you find the Pack-a-Punch, you don't hit a button. So this idea that Pack-a-Punch needs to be hard to have an iconic map is not really true. Shit. So I think there can be a balance as long as there's other elements and secrets and shit for the community to find. But I also struggle with this other thought that the casual community can use Pack-a-Punch and basic systems like that to more or less replace the quest. Can replace the quest in general. So if I'm a casual player and I want to hop into zombies, it might be unfulfilling to just press 2 buttons because now I'm done with the setup. And I would like to have it be a little bit more flushed out than that. So a quest like a Pack-a-Punch quest like Dead of the Night could actually supplement a casual player's that itch, that scratch in the back of our brain that makes it feel like we're overcoming something in the video game. Does that make sense? It's kind of like I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth here, but yeah. Anyway, have I played 7 Days to Die? No, I have not. I'm not even sure what it is, honestly. I think Classified is one of the best maps on BO4. That's actually the one map I love hopping in and just playing. All right, when we get to about 8 days, when we get to about 8, you know, maybe 6-7 minutes, I'll turn off the game and we'll start pulling up the trailer. I think 5 is a fantastic map. I don't think I would say it's the best map on BO4, but it's 5. Classified and Ancient Evil, I think, really use Black Ops 4's mechanics really well. I actually agree with you 100%, Spidey. Yo, Luke! Have you been in here for a minute? How you doing, bro? Yo, Thriller, I don't know if you're still in here, but do you remember when we were Easter egg hunting this map? I remember that. It was like it was yesterday. Do I like BO4? Wait, Death the Kid, are you asking me if I like BO4 or are you asking someone else? Because BO4 is my personal favorite zombies mode, and everybody thinks I'm the worst person in the world for thinking that, but I can't help that I love her. Oh, is that what you had to do? I forgot about that. I remember you had to leave. I just don't remember for what. Yeah, dude, BO4 is my favorite, dude. I've always loved it, but going through the retrospectives has like refined my taste for it for sure. But Cold War 100% has changed the way I look at zombies. It really has. It's made me understand. I'm actually glad it came out because it's taught me so much. It's taught me a lot. But I actually think Forsaken's a pretty underrated map as well. All right, we got about 7 minutes left, guys. I think I'm just gonna check. Let's check the Call of Duty page, see if it's up there yet. Okay, I don't see it. Let's check Twitter, the most healthy place to go to find content. Okay. I don't see it on their page. Okay. All right. Just checking. Oh. I moved chat. Where's chat? Chat, where are you? There you are. Yeah, I actually there's something about Forsaken that I don't know. There's something about it that I just like. But the Easter egg sucks. It's very, very... Oh, shit. Firebase? Alright, so here's something else that I've kind of recently been feeling. So the other day I went back to get some footage for these maps, and I started playing Firebase Z, and I feel a bit different about it now. I think the layout is actually pretty good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Run! I actually enjoy the layout a little bit more, and I especially enjoy the spawn room. And I used to be very, very annoyed with the spawn room, in the sense that it would. It kind of removed the challenge, in my opinion, because like everything was in there. But then when you're using the spawn room to like train and stuff, it's really a good time. I think there's a lot of spaces to just kind of train and just have fun in that map, but the Easter eggs abysmal. Well, there's one I do like the mimic step, but the boss fight's abysmal. I don't know. I feel very mixed about it, to be quite honest. Why do I keep getting double points at the end of the round? Well, you know, it couldn't be a Treyarch game without fucking manglers.
Next fuel option expired. I will let you know when it returns.
Couldn't be. We need manglers to thrive. All right, how do I get the other TVs? I forget. Yeah, for sure. BO4 really got hate because BO4 got hate simply because it couldn't live up to the expectations BO3 set. And that's okay. It is what it is. The things that suck about it are the development issues that it had. So all the crashing, all the miscommunications, the stuff that happened with Ether. But if you just look at it as a game in of itself and you kind of remove some of the emotional elements that the community had, that visceral reaction, I think it would have been fine, because the chaos maps are really good. There's really nothing wrong with it. Okay, guys, I think this is a good place to kind of stop. We just got a nuke. Let's see what's going on here. We got a couple minutes. Not seeing anything. 8 a.m. Pacific is 11 a.m. Eastern, right? I'm like so nervous it's not going to happen or something. Oh, man, I'm super nervous, guys. I'm super fucking nervous. Super nervous. Yo, and when we start watching, if you can't hear or whatever, it's not loud enough, just let me know. I'll turn it up for you guys. Yeah. It's gonna come out right at the marker. Oh shit, guys. I'm legit nervous because I fell for Vanguard. I fell for it. And I got bought up into the marketing. And then MWZ, I was super skeptical of, but the trailer really surpassed my expectations, and launch surpassed my expectations, but they couldn't maintain it. Cold War, it disappointed me for sure, but it ended up being a better game than I, realized. And I've just fallen for a lot of shit. Oh. What? That was weird. I've just fallen for a lot of stuff. So, I also want to give a shout out to Gamer Deal again for becoming a member. I really do appreciate it. Your patronage is super appreciated. I am going to try, as soon as I get on a better cadence, I really want to start giving you guys more content on that page, like clips in podcasts and everything early, do members only live streams. So really trying to build this up one brick at a time. No pressure to anybody to sign up. I just wanted to thank GamerDL for doing that. So thank you again. I really do appreciate that. Am I allowed to mention? Hold off for now. Let's enjoy, Ludi. Let's enjoy the anticipation for this trailer. Let's just enjoy the trailer, and then after that, if people are okay with it, I don't mind if you share some stuff. But definitely keep narrative stuff tempered if you can, and if people agree in the chat that they want to talk about leaks, I'm okay with that. I don't personally care. After we go through the trailer, we'll watch it, 1 or 2 times, and then I'll put it in Adobe Premiere and we'll kind of break it down, look at stuff, look at different frames and shit like that, and we can talk about whatever we want. And then I'll be on here till about noon-ish, and maybe a little longer, I'm not sure. And then we'll see. No, I appreciate you asking, Ludi. I appreciate you asking. Wondering where COD Pod episode 2 is at. I think those are going to be very, very, very random, few and far between. Okay, guys, the trailer should be here. Yo, what's up, Spanky Jenkins? Where is it? Is it on Treyarch's channel? Okay. I just want to... There it is. Okay. Here we go.
What are you standing around for? Time to bounce.
Watch your back. We got some dead meat to grind.
What the fuck? New enemies?
You're done.
Whoa! Holy... We're the manglers, boys! We're the manglers! Holy shit! Oh, you see all that Pack-a-Punch camo? PhD flopper, baby. That's pretty cool. Holy shit, dude. What? Holy fuck. Yes! 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 Holy shit, that was fucking amazing.
Pre-order digitally and instantly unlock the Reflect 115 Camo Pack in Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Warzone, and Warzone Mobile.
Boys. What the fuck was that? Was that Liberty Falls?
And Warzone Mobile.
Wait. The jet gun is back, boys. The jet gun is back. Holy fuck. And there's a dark ether portal to wherever the hell Liberty Falls is. Guys, I am triangle foreheading. I am doing the triangle forehead so hard right now. I didn't even mean to. My mind is blown. There's 17 minutes of gameplay from Modern Warzone, by the way, on Twitter. Yeah, we're going to rewatch this for sure. See Liberty Falls? Yes! Yes! Holy shit, guys. Okay, we're going to rewatch this in a minute. I'm going to try and download it. Please let me download it. There. Oh, fuck you. All right, I'll have to record it. What is Liberty Falls? I don't know, man. That looked fucking good, though. That looked really, really, really fucking good. So let's watch it one more time, and I'll record it. But I want to see what Modern Warzone did really quick. So hold on, let me... Okay, let's watch this gameplay really quick. Holy shit. All right, let's watch this first. Holy shit! Boys, this is fucking amazing. So I wonder how long this lasts. All right, so I see a lot of people saying, are we back? We're so back. You know what? I'm going to disagree, dude. I don't think we're back. I think we are in a new era. And that's okay. I want zombies to evolve. I want this to be fucking awesome. And Treyarch is proving, okay. All right. Holy shit, guys. Let's watch this fucking gameplay. Holy fuck. Bro, these camos are so sick. The golden age. The aether age. Bro, this map looks fucking awesome. Okay, so it looks like we have challenges. They're the pest. Okay. There's Melee Macchiato. They're not showing the HUD at all. I wonder if this means we can turn off the HUD. They look like... The camos look like Venom and like paint. I love this. It looks really fucking good, dude. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. That's great. I wasn't sure you're going to be able to... Yeah, it's better than BO4 side. Okay, so this isn't going to be a boat like that you drive. It's just going to be like a teleporter. Oh my god, so we're able to take the boat from location to location. Oh wait, can you fully drive it? What the fuck, bro? Okay, they are driving it. Okay, so awesome. So see, that's I just want to say that is a usage of a Warzone mechanic done correctly. Okay, fine. We have vehicles and zombies. Then let us go to another space. That is really, really smart. I fucking love that. Now we're on shipment, boys. We're on shipment, boys. This is crazy. Oh, there's the ray gun. I hear it. Oh, wait. Did you guys see that? Go back. All right, at the I'm gonna just try to pause it. Oh, okay, look at that. You guys see that right there? That's an armor wall buy, it looks like. It looks like an armor wall buy. No, I think it looks like a vest. So, I'm not sure. What do you guys think about that? It's very weird. Kraken boss fight? I hope so, man. Well, it's shimmering in the pot. Well, it's been simmering in the pot for how long? Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, listen. Again, North Clintwood. Cold War systems, I think the reason a lot of the times it felt bad or just unfulfilling is because I don't think these systems were fully fleshed out. I want to give Black Ops 6 a chance to fully realize these systems. And if armor's one of them, I want Treyarch I want to give Treyarch a reason to be like, hey, this is why we want this. This is what we're doing, and here's like a great example of it. If it still sucks, I'll be the first to say it sucks, but I want to give them a chance. But it does seem like there's going to be a lot of elements at our fingertips, which is why games like BO4 work so well for me, because there's so many different ways to kill zombies. Specialists, tons of different perks, tons of different weapons, wonder weapons, different grenades, all sorts of different shit. So if there's a lot of variety like there is in Black Ops 4 and BO6, I'll be really, really happy with that. Yeah, this is exactly what I think, Gamer Z or Alex, is this feels like a new era. This doesn't feel... I mean, dude, the way they're just showing the gameplay, like, this is unprecedented. We have never seen... This must have been done months ago. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I personally like guides and I personally like shields, but I understand the sentiment. I think guides bring the community together. I know, hot take, but I think they encourage community incentive, communication, stuff like that. And I want to watch content from creators, so I like stuff like that. But it's not the type of content I make. This is pretty fucking big. It's bigger than I thought. So we have the whole prison. Well, not the whole prison, but sections of the prison. The boat to get to the... Well, just the big boat. That little island section. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess we're doing that now. So that thing is poisoning the water. All right, let's see some gobblegum. Oh, we're in the cafe. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, okay, wow, zombies in the facility. It does have a little bit of that facility vibe, but this is a facility vibe I can get behind because it's fucking amazing. It has art direction. It has style. In Liberty Falls... Oh, shit. Bro. I like the Cold War sounds, though. They sound a little more chunky, though. Dude, look at how... Okay, we have to watch that again. Look at how the zombies explode. Look at that. Because if it's another... Oh, like as opposed to... Shit, I wasn't looking. Hold on. Wait, you hope there's an easier way to travel? What do you mean? Like linear as in Black Ops 4? Oh, there's armor again. Oh, shit, you guys can't see me. Or see it. There you go. There's armor right here. What was that symbol? What symbol? If you tell me to go back, I'll go back. We're gonna has anyone noticed the ambience? Yeah, well, in Black Ops Cold War, you could the wall weapons would get up in rarity as you progress through the rounds. So I bet you there's just an armor wall by, and then as you get into higher rounds, it just levels up, because that was a system that they had in Cold War at the end of its life cycle. Yeah, I have been noticing the music's been a little bit different. Treyarch put out the HUD on Twitter. Jesus, I'm going all over the place. Sorry guys, I don't want like my I played Black Ops Zombies at Treyarch last week. God, Chopper, I want to play Black Ops Zombies. All right, hold on a second. Let me pull up Treyarch's Twitter. All right. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, we'll read through all of that. Here's the HUD. Okay. All right. So this is max HUD. I'm not... Okay. All right, let's break it down. So, hold on, I move my chat again. It's okay. I don't hate it. Only one type of salvage. Okay, that's probably a good thing. Okay, so we have health in rounds over here. Well, this is the most customizable HUD featuring multiple presets at launch. Sorry, I'm in the way again. Toggle enemy, hide it, or hide... Okay, this is the most customizable HUD in Zombies history, featuring multiple presets at launch. Choose the legacy preset for a BO3 style layout. Toggle enemy health bars and enemy damage numbers, or hide most of the HUD entirely. The choice is yours. So I think this is probably max HUD. So they're showing like, hey, you can put the perks over on the left, or you can put everything on the bottom or the top or whatever. Okay, interesting. Warzone health system. What does that even mean? Somebody's saying that. No, it's fully customizable. No mini-map at all. I don't know. Maybe Death Perception will give us that. So it looks like we can hold a lethal. We have a field upgrade. This looks like the Tesla Storm. It looks like we can hold a regular grenade. We have options of 3 gobblegums on our All right, that's confusing. So it looks like one of the gobblegums is full armor, stock option anywhere but here. It looks like we also I think you could do that before, but change the bullet type, so fully auto versus semi-auto. I do like this weapon rarity system about how it's just like colored like this. I think they had that in Cold War as well, or there was some sort of tag, but I like how it's the whole thing. Yeah, I don't hate this. It looks like you can also hold stims on top of the fact that you can hold his secondary grenade. I definitely like that a lot. Armor plates. Shit, I didn't even notice that. That actually is a good thing. That's actually a good thing. I like that because right now armor in Cold War is just get hit, go buy armor. Get hit, go buy armor. But this will make you have to like risk putting armor in. It's like it's the same as the knuckle crack animation. So, oh, self-res. Good call. Good call. Shit, I forgot about that. Good call. Good call. I hope perks are in the middle because that's, you know, my favorite thing. But I'm afraid to read the comments because I'm assuming somebody's going to be selling their OnlyFans on it. So we'll hold off. Bro, look at all this beautiful artwork. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Beautiful. Look at that son of a bitch. Shit, I'm in the way again. Look at that. Yeah, it's I'm pretty fearful of it for sure. 4 unique zombies mastery camos. Dude, they're going hard in the zombies. Gamer Z, you were fucking right, bro. Look at Lego. All right. Let's see what else they got. Want to switch to third person? You could switch to third person. Okay, door splitting. Save and quit. That's also real. Custom HUD. Okay, guys. All right, I'm about to fucking make this is make or break for me, guys. All right, you ready? We're making our main quest more challenging for hardcore zombies fans while also delivering a new way to grow the community. Once each map's main quest has been out in the world for some time, we'll add an optional playlist later in season that guides new players through the quest with round progression capped to certain steps. Side Easter eggs and other Easter eggs will be disabled, so the focus is entirely on experiencing the story. Completing a main question will unlock unique rewards, and you'll earn a special reward for doing it the old-fashioned way. You'll even earn a calling card, a limited-time calling card, if you do so before the launch of the guided mode for the map. So oh my God! Fuck yes! Yes! Holy shit! Bro, this is why I'm saying, like, people are like, you know I'm not calling anybody out, but people are like, we're back. It's like, no, we're not back. We've moved forward. This is shit that Blundell and the other team would have never done. And I don't know if it's because they had time to do it or what, but like, this is fucking amazing. This is just a tip of the iceberg for Black Ops 6 Zombies gameplay. We're also cooking up plenty of quality of life changes, including join a friend's match in progress, Toggle Pack-a-Punch camo in settings. Change your field upgrades. Well, you could do that before. Switch Gobblegum packs at any time. That's sick. That's what people were talking about. Option to keep playing after completing the main quest. Rampage Inducer available at launch and more. See you on October 25th. 25th? I think I always... Okay. Holy shit. Get ready to break out of Terminus, one of the biggest round-based zombies maps we've ever made. This is wild. Is there like a blog post? This is insane. Is this the blog post? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's just quickly read the blog post and then we'll watch the trailer again. Just want to see how long it is. Holy shit. It's very, very long. All right. Let's do it. Okay. Let me just making sure my computer is good because I'm going to record some shit. All right. Sick. Cool. All right. So Black Ops 6 Zombies, Part 1, The Prelude. Yeah, it is a freaking novel. Let's go through it together. Let's talk about it. Purely focused on the round-based zombies action coming to the game, the following intel barrage features extensive comms direct from Treyarch Zombies team and includes a detailed gameplay overview and a deep dive into all the pre-game preparations you can undertake, full details on what to expect when you're engaging hordes of the undead during a match, and a terrifying look at the dark bestiary of the undead and currently haunting Terminus Island. Please note throughout this blog, blah, 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 spoiler alert, all content subject to change, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. I'm old and I pee a lot. I just want to be able to pause. All right. Well, fair enough, brother. Fair enough. Located in the Philippine Sea is the remote Terminus Island complex. Historical data indicates a pre-World War II coal mining operator on the island, abandoned around 1932. 10 years later, Terminus became a forward U.S. naval base, mothballed until 1965. The CIA converted it into a top-secret outpost used for the detention of redacted. Oh, that's probably Maya's brother. In 1984, blank, okay, in 1986, Project Janus took over. Maybe it's not Maya's brother, because that would be pretty old. 1965 to 1990. I mean, I guess he could be alive, but then he'd be a 30-year difference. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Project Janus took over the island, building a laboratory in the subterranean mining caves. All right, let's bring you guys down here with me so I can read you guys easier. Okay. Actually, no, that's distracting. Sorry, guys. You're not hanging out with me. After Peck and Maya break the Requiem crew out of their prison cells, they soon learn that this is a bioresearch station for Project Janus. Your handlers are Peck and Strauss. Awesome. I love those guys. And for the richest story experience, you'll want to choose your operator crew from Gregory Weaver, Elizabeth Gray, Mackenzie Mac Carver, and Maya Aguinaldo. The dedicated crew of characters featured throughout Black Ops 6 storyline. Get ready to play, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Holy shit. Liberty Falls overview, almost hell, West Virginia. Boys, let's get into it. Footage from an incursion at, let's look at the picture. Footage from an incursion at a once quaint, now overrun West Virginian town also gives you the first glimpse at the second launch map, seemingly the epicenter of a Dark Ether outbreak. Chaos is crawling through, chaos. I wonder if they did that on purpose. Is crawling through Liberty Falls, much of which the local population now succumbing to the result of a second simultaneous dimensional breach. Uncover more about Liberty Falls at Call of Duty Next on August 28th. I cannot believe they're actually showcasing that. Bro, look at these graphics. Part 2, the essence of Zombies gameplay overview. An introduction to round-based gameplay. Black Ops 6 Zombies is purely focused on creating the finest, most rewarding round-based experience Treyarch has ever made. Many of the gameplay systems you'll be reading about will be familiar to veteran Zombies players, while others are designed to grow the Zombies community and allow new players to explore. Yo, what's up, Philly G? How you doing, bro? While others, thank you for continuing your membership. I appreciate it. They sure did, bro. They sure did. And allowing newer players to explore more of the main quest more easily. That is so fucking awesome. I can't even believe they're doing that. They're catering to the hardcore players first. Guys, I feel like I can't even explain it. Like, I feel like it's like your dad picked you over your brother or something. This is what it feels like right now. At its most basic level, one of the first Black Ops 6 round-based zombies involves you and optionally up to 3 additional teammates exploring and eventually breaking out of a maximum security prison complex called Terminus Island with waves or rounds of undead foes to dispatch as you discover and complete objectives. Delve a little deeper, and you'll realize your chances of survival are greatly enhanced by adept avoidance of crowds and wandering corpses as you line up your killing blows, and just as importantly, by managing the main currencies of the game, Essence and Salvage. Essence and Salvage, the currency of round base. Yeah, I know, it's wild. It's wild how many W's there are. Additional new routes through a round-based zombies map involve accessing blocked areas by unlocking doors. Okay, some of this shit we already know. While at the same time, spending essence on perks, pack-a-punch weaponry to strengthen yourself against the growing hordes. As your knowledge grows, you'll utilize other gameplay elements to your benefit, creating powerful offensive weaponry. Okay, all of this is pretty basic. All right, let's see what they're talking about here. You can spend your essence in the following ways: to access objective-related devices. Okay, turning on power and shit. Unlocking doors. Okay, which you can use by you can utilize your teammates to buy doors. To summon a tactical raft for aquatic expeditions. Okay, we saw that. Perk-a-colas from the perk machine. You know what we didn't see was the Wonder Fizz. Oh, there it is. Okay. It vents all perk cans on that particular map. Interesting. Huh. I like that I'm reading this. I just don't know if it's... if that's what it means, you know? Okay. To purchase upgrade... Because I like when maps have unique features. Purchasing ammo caches, wall buys. Okay. Armor rarity from a wall buy, tier 2 and tier 3. To purchase a random weapon. Okay, so there's not going to be an armor station. It looks like it's just a wall buy, which I really like that. To purchase a random weapon with a rarity rating from a mystery box and more. Start a special trial. Okay, let's see what you can do with salvage. This is really important. Okay, there's only one type of salvage now. And to access an ammo mod and apply special elemental power to your current weapon via an arsenal machine. To upgrade a rarity tier of your weapon so it inflicts much more damage via an arsenal machine. Getting tactical, lethal, and support equipment. Okay, so the Pack-a-Punch is no longer going to have ammo mods. That's weird. But I mean, it doesn't really matter to me, but I think that kind of makes sense because it's like utilizing the salvage to craft elements for your weapons while the Pack-a-Punch boosts your gun's power. So it actually kind of does make sense logically. Yeah, Stim, I hope so too, man. I hope so too. Okay, main quest. Here, this is what I really care about. Every zombies map has a main quest that you're left to your own devices to solve. Usually after the route to the Pack-a-Punch machine has been completed, the main quest for Terminus follows a similar pattern, and you're free to fully explore the prison area, ocean, and smaller island with tactical rafts at your disposal on one of the largest round-based maps ever created. It's got to be up there with Transit. One of the more thrilling aspects of round-based zombies is the complete freedom you're given. Okay, I don't care. By the very nature, Easter eggs are blank and redacted and cannot be discussed, though we can state that veteran zombies should expect plenty of side quests to discover as you dig deeper into the secrets of Terminus Island. Fuck yes. While Treyarch is focused on making their main quest for Black Ops 6 maps more challenging than those found in Black Ops Cold War, they're actually addressing it. Yes. Yes. Amen. The studio is also adding an all-new guided mode to welcome more players into the world of zombies, because the reason why this is so important, and I'm really glad they didn't do the hardcore casual Easter egg thing like from World War II. I know I used to want that back in the day, but I don't actually like that anymore, and I'll tell you why. Because it still implies that there is a casual Easter egg in tandem with the hardcore Easter egg at the same time. And most casual players, they don't give a shit. They're not there at launch. They're not there hyping stuff up before the games come out. People like you and me, we're the hardcore fan base. So we're going to be at launch trying things. A lot of people won't get the game till after Christmas. And if they get the game a year later, well, then it's going to be perfectly fine to have some sort of casual element for people to turn on. But at the beginning, it's really important to acknowledge the sanctity of the mode and all put our heads together to solve the quest. So I think this is really, really important. Round base with an area of outbreak. Hell yes. What is that? What did you see that? I agree. Exactly, Phil. They took a really smart play here. It's less resources and it acknowledges both communities. Like hardcore players are going to be there right at the gate. So you might as well give them what they want and then give the casual base a little bit later. It's something I figured out when I was kind of getting into Diablo. I started playing Diablo and I was keeping up with some of the news prior to launch, but after that, I would watch seasonal update videos and stuff like weeks later. And I was like, I'm a casual fan. I was like, this is what it's like to be a casual fan in zombies. So I've been taking that experience and applying it to zombies to try to understand the casual perspective. And this is the right move. Treyarch understands this too. In this mode, players will receive focused guidance through the main quest with rounds capped to certain stages of their quest progression. All side quests and other Easter eggs will be disabled to ensure experiencing the narrative is the singular priority. If you've ever been curious about jumping into the zombie story with both feet, this is your time. Happy dance for sure, bro. I'm moving. I'm moving. Players who complete a map's main quest will earn unique wards. Okay, we already kind of knew that. We talked about that in the Twitter aspect. So, getting a limited time calling card and other rewards for completing it the old-fashioned way. I'm glad they're saying old-fashioned way. I'm glad they said this. More challenging than found in Cold War. I know, Alex. I know. And I trusted you, man. I do trust you. I just know things in development are subject to change. Zombie movement, that's pretty cute. At some point, even the most hardened, strategically focused zombies player needs to extricate themselves from the relentless hordes. Once you want to leave Terminus, you can call upon Raptor 1 to locate a landing site while you race to secure it before you're overwhelmed. I hope that exfilling is actually a little bit more challenging too. So, or you could, oh shit, so maybe after you do the Easter egg, you can stay or exfil. Or you can continue to explore the island facing tougher and tougher crowds of ghoulish entities until you succumb to threats. Either way, your personal best is tracked and logged so you know. Yeah, that's amazing. That's awesome. They're winking at us so hard. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like right here. After basically it says at some point, you'll need to leave and you can go call Raptor 1 or you cannot. So that's awesome. With movement being redefined across the entirety of Black Ops 6 for the first time in zombies, players can sprint, slide, and dive in any direction, forward, sidestepping, backpedaling. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so we've already talked about HUD. We've already talked about pretty much third person. We talked about in all the tweets and everything. So let's just continue on. So the ability to choose the HUD for... Oh, this is important. The ability to choose a variety of HUD layouts. Yes, that includes a legacy setting that will put the elements from the HUD into Black Ops 3 style. That is fucking wild, dude. That is wild. Yeah, exactly. Black Ops 3. The ability to turn on and off the health bar. Zombie hit point damage. Wow. Full readability options, part of a large-scale undertaking related to accessibility features. See, this is why this is important. Let's say there's a blind, or not a blind person, but a person with severe visual impairment. I want them to be able to play zombies. I do. So put those settings in the menu so that people can turn up easy mode if they really want to. But the base game should be catered to the, average person, able-bodied person, or whatever you want to call it. So, all right. The ability to select a custom color palette for your interface, awesome. The ability to turn off pack-a-punch weapon camos to preserve the look of your weapon, awesome. So cool. So cool. I love that. I would love to see it completely blank. It's just kind of going over all the elements of the HUD. Idle hand, saving, and stability. Due to a variety of important reasons, including improved visual quality and lower file sizes and an internet connection, robust systems have been put into place to maximize ease of matchmaking, minimizing gameplay interruptions. I like the pack camo is also a... Yeah, 100%, dude. All this shit is amazing. Pausing while private matchmaking, players can join another friend's game. Totally cool. So everybody in this chat is allowed to join my game except for Stim. So pausing, saving, and recovery. At any point during a game, the following can occur. Pausing, you can elect to pause your solo match, take a quick break. After a finite amount of time without continuing to play, the game will automatically save the match. That is wild. That's wild. This is actually great for their servers, too. It'll save them money. Saving for the first time, you can elect to save your solo match at any time, provided you are at full health, aren't down, dead, or actively engaged in an exfil. Load the save file and continue again. If enough time passes while you're AFK, the game will automatically... Okay, we already did that. Recovery. On the rare occasion that the game servers fuck up, on the rare occasion that the game servers, your internet, or a combination of the two conspire to prevent your continued enjoyment of the game and you disconnect. What? That's not a statement. Load up your save, your close at the point of time. Okay, whatever. I guess you'll just continue from the time you disconnected. Is this the continuation of the sentence? I don't understand. Oh, it's okay. It's these 2 points are a continuation, like choose your adventure. Okay. And you disconnect, load up your save close to the point in time you disconnected and continue from that point. If you disconnected from a squad match, but the host is still active, you can rejoin. Got it. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm just an idiot. Augments, customizing perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades. So we have a purple camo, a green camo. I wonder if we have another one. So, yeah, that's pretty sick, man. So when Kevin Drew was talking about accessibility, I was all wrong, bro. Treyarch fucking fooled me. Each perk, ammo mod, and field upgrade has a research path, accessed in the pre-game menus between matches. Guys, my mouth is so dry. I'm going to go get a Red Bull. Oh, wait. Never mind. I'm good. Okay. Going to the pregame menus. Revelations you make during a research allow you to unlock the true power of each item, which takes form in augments. There are a total of 6 augments per item, 3 minor and 3 major. Okay, this is important. A minor augment offers a limited advantage to the item, usually during use. Perfect. Bro, it's like they listened to my podcast the other day. Oh, I missed a... What did I miss? What did I miss? You missed a thing about the image saying something about augments? What did I miss? They provide a rich... It's just telling you what it is. It's basically the Dark Ether Crystal system. Allowing you to invest research in between matches. It's just a pre-menu tier system. But basically, the other day in my podcast, I was saying that the reason I didn't like Cold War systems is because gobblegums or consumables allow a temporary buff, and that's why the tier system isn't necessarily as good as gobblegums, because those are permanent buffs. And so these are it sounds like they're going to be limited advantages to the item temporarily while it's active, or maybe it's a time thing. It could be it could be permanent, but a small buff, just depends on the perk. Major augment offers a substantial advantage to the behavior of the item, usually during use. Awesome. From the 6 researched augments, you can imbue 2 of them, 1 minor and 1 major to each perk. Oh, that's super fucking cool. This is like pick 10. So pick 10 was super popular because, you had 10 options, but each option was super powerful. So this is like pick 6. So we can upgrade our shit 6 times, but we can only pick 2, and they're going to be substantial buffs. That is awesome. Augments are designed to create a deep progression path, as well as offering you the ability to delve into the research that benefits your style of play, experimenting with all of the available augments, learning how they interact with other augments for perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades, and also how your fellow teammates are using their preferred setups provides an incredible depth to the experience. Yeah, it sounds like that's what it's going to do. Yeah, I agree. That's true specialization. This is the perk system done right, but with everything. The BO4, yeah, I agree. If they added a toggle-like extinction with it, it would have been more fun. I like the sound of this system, though. What do you mean if they added a toggle-like extinction? What do you mean by a toggle? Stats and camos. Naturally, each of these loadout elements have zombies-related challenges and badges related to them, and the weapons have a camo grind. This includes 4 highly desirable mastery camos in zombies. More info to come. I know, man. And listen, I'm not one of those people that is like, the devs owe us. They owe us. I don't think anybody owes us shit. But it's nice to be acknowledged. I will say that. Keeping score. There's no need to manually tally how many zombies on each individual weapon, because the menus keep score. Holy fucking balls. Yes, dude. Yes. Creating and continuing to adapt your zombies culling arsenal is the key to in-game success. And the Black Ops 6 loadout system shares many features from the Black Ops Cold War system, as well as a few important differences. Okay, let's talk about those differences, my dude. Your main method of eliminating the undead consists of your primary weapon, your fists, until you find a second weapon in the match, and a dedicated melee weapon, either sharp or blunt. That's really cool. For when so we have, it's just like MP, where we have 2 primaries and then a melee as a side attachment. That's so fucking awesome. No, I agree. We should be. I agree. So basically, here's kind of how I look at that dynamic. It's like, if I went to a restaurant, the restaurant doesn't owe me anything. It's not like the guy who started the restaurant owes me shit. I have my own level of taste and satisfaction that I'm requiring when I go and purchase something, but they don't have to deliver that because that might not be what they want to deliver, and that's okay, and we can go our separate ways. But it's the same with video game dev. It's like they don't owe us anything, but if they're going to choose to participate in this relationship, this transactional relationship, it's nice to be acknowledged as the consumer, and I really appreciate that. And so I really want to acknowledge that Treyarch is listening. They took constructive feedback. They took 4 years to make this game. They didn't just say, fuck you, we're making Cold War, because there's a lot of devs that do that. There's a lot of devs that double down on their games when they're bad. Concord is a perfect example of this. People don't like the progression system. They don't like the menus. They don't like the subclasses. They don't like all these small little elements with Concord, and the devs are like, okay, well, the game's coming out, and we're not going to do shit. So fuck you. Infinity Ward is also a great example. So an alternative melee strike is using the butt of your gun. That's cool. So we'll be able to use our fists, knives, and the butt of our gun. That's cool. Well, I think it's a both and thing, Stim. I think the way that the company is moving with these blog posts, like this has been kind of happening for a while, and it's pretty common. We're not used to this in the zombies community because of all those elements of mystery, but Treyarch is just being like, no, we're fucking confident. We're putting it out there. So I'm really happy. The one thing I didn't like about Cold War is I didn't feel like the studio had an identity, and it feels like the new Treyarch has an identity for the first time in 4 years. Well, basically since the end of Black Ops 4. So 2019, 5 years. So for the first time in 5 years, it feels like Treyarch knows what they're doing. They know who they are, and they're able to be like, here you fucking go. Here you fucking go. Take it or leave it, you asshole. And I'll be like, all right, I'm taking it. I'm taking it, bro. I'm fucking taking it. So that's how I feel like how it is. But yeah, whatever. We're having fun. I'm having fun here. Just messing around. Just messing around. All right. You can choose an assault rifle, SMG, shotgun. Okay, all the things we know, and you can choose from available melee armaments. Amazing what giving. I know. Good dev time means good game. The identity crisis is only in the campaign team. Multiplayer zombies is fine. No, it's that's not what I mean. I feel like the studio didn't have a coherent vision on which direction they wanted to move to. It's not just like art direction, zombies maps. It's like, where do they want to go as a studio? It's like becoming an adult. If you had been living with your parents for, 20 years, and all of a sudden they're like, all right, peace. It's going to take you some time to figure out who you are as a man or a woman. So it kind of feels like that. They had Blundell, all these people, Zelensky, he's still there. Tony Flame, Vonderhaar, all these core pillars leave. And it's going to take some adjustment because people who are becoming leaders have to learn how to lead. And that takes time. So sorry, I'm like getting off into the weeds. I just think this stuff's important. Yeah, that sounds very parallel, Ludi. That sounds like a very good parallel. And I hope the game's awesome. So weapons can be purchased with essence, dropped and swapped between teammates, improved with damage increasing rarity powers found in arsenal machines, ammo mods, pack-a-punch, using the zombie build system found in a wall buy or mystery box. Wait, what? Zombie build system. Found in a wall buy or mystery box as one of your own personal weapon builds, provided you... Oh, it's a custom loadout. Okay. Designed to be accessible at a wall buy or mystery box in the loadout menu before match. This will even implement the camo charm and stickers you've applied to your zombie build weapon. That's awesome. Deadshot double tap? Where? Bro. Oh, this is a field upgrade. All right. We'll get to perks soon. Bro, where? Oh, the message right above? Deadshot double tap? I must be missing something. But... Oh, Deadshot double tap augment. Sorry, my bad. I'm an idiot. All right, let's talk about field upgrades. Each member of your squad is bringing a piece of specialized equipment known as field upgrades, a powerful device that offers a chargeable, impressive elemental ability followed by a cooldown period. When the field upgrade recharges and is ready to be used again, you'll earn more charges simply by eliminating zombies, not with the passage of time. That's pretty cool. So you get both. At launch, expect to choose a familiar field upgrade from past Zombies game. Aether Shroud, Frenzy Guard. All right. It's fine. I'm a little sick of them, but it's fine. It's weird that there's only 4, but okay. I won't be picky. I can't. I am fine. Like, it's okay. It's okay. We have so many good shit. I'm not gonna get pissy about field upgrades. Brand new field upgrade, Dark Flare, offering a new and impressive capability. You generate a massive energy beam that deals a lethal shadow damage. The beam penetrates everything in its path. I do not like saying the word penetrate on stream, but I just did twice. That is pretty fucking sick. I hope they all look different too, but I bet you they'll all kind of look like this, and they'll all kind of be a gun shape, and then like Aether Shroud will just kind of, I know it is weird. No, Dark Flare is new. I missed that at first. You're right. Damn, talking on stream hurts my throat. Further improvements, field upgrades can be made even more powerful with augments. Field upgrades cannot be dropped, but now for the first time in zombies, they can be swapped. That's weird. You could swap them in fucking Cold War. All you had to do was just go to a different loadout. Yeah, I don't know. Field upgrade example, additional pieces of dark flare. With some promising... Fuck. Work's getting closer and closer. With some promising mass takedowns during previous matches, you begin focusing on researching the dark flare field upgrade between matches and start to unlock the minor and major augments, adding yet more power to future uses of this field upgrade. Once fully researched, you have following three minor augments and the following three major augments to choose from. So we get to do the in-game augments and no. Okay, it's just one type of augment. Okay. Heavy Shadow, which is zombies impacted by the beam are slowed. Shadow Ball, the beam is replaced by a sphere that damages enemies as it travels and detonates at the end of the duration. That's pretty cool. Why does that remind me of something? Oh, it reminds me of the World War II Tesla weapon that shoots that big ball. You know what I'm talking about? Have a good day, Dylan. It was really great hanging out with you. I have to get to work too soon, guys. I'm going to try to get through this ASAP because I should be leaving in 5 minutes, but I think I can push it a little bit longer. Unlike Black Ops Cold War, you're facing down zombie hordes with a choice of tactical and lethal equipment that you can bring into the infill with you. Sick, I guess. Oh, wait. So I can bring... You can choose them? Okay. This is set up a little bit weird, but... Tacticals offer the use of an additional non-lethal advantage to partner with a more devastating attack from a lethal or another weapon. Current loadout tacticals include concussion or decoy grenades, or they have a useful stim shot. I love the stim shot. Once in game, you can use the salvage you've acquired from drop zombies, ground loot, to construct a wide variety of tactical equipment, each with a different cost and salvage. Craft as many as you'd like until your inventory is full, or a lack of salvage prevents you. So we got... Oh, we have smoke. I don't know if we've ever had smoke before. Okay, the Casimir. The Symbol Monkey. Shock Charge. I don't know if we've had the Shock Charge. Decoy Grenade and Stim Shot Concussion. So those ones are returning. I'm just kind of confused if it means like we can only bring a couple into the crafting table or we have access to all these at all times. But yeah, I'll just spawn in with the Casimir every single time. Blast Trap, Thermo Grenade. That is going to sound sick. Creates a large fuel air cloud that explodes after duration. Impact Grenade, Precision Grenades that explodes on impact. Combat Axe, C4, Molotov, Sticky, Frag. I mean, I love this. And they usually do a good job with equipment. And then we have the mutant shit. So some tacticals and lethals are intermittently dropped. Okay, just like before. This interests me. I hope they add more. Okay, we also have the self-revive, ARCXD, Sentry Turret, and Mutant Injection. Transforms you into a Mangler. I wonder if this was when people are like, oh, Manglers are coming back. I wonder if this is what people meant. I honestly feel like this is a troll from Treyarch. I really do. One of the support items you can craft is the Mutant Injection, which lets you transform into and temporarily wreak havoc as a Mangler. Once you inject yourself with the serum, you grow an additional 3 feet taller, become clad in plated armor, and can throw your weight about with a vicious melee swipe, ranged Mangler cannon, and a zombie-killing barging sprint, all with some seriously impressive damage upgrades. Your new form even allows... What? What does it allow? All right. Crack your teeth as well as skulls of the undead with a variety of custom gobblegum packs based on your stored reserves of this killer candy. Oh, there's on the house. Pick a single pack to bring with you, each containing 5 different single-use gobblegums that you've chosen to access during a match with a special confectionery machine that holds each gobblegum in your pack and spits one out randomly. It's so funny because so much shit has happened in the last like couple hours and days that I've already forgotten about gobblegum coming back. So gobblegums you choose based on the collection you have, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It allows you to fight your inner Iron Man. Gobblegums comes in a variety of rarities: rare, epic, legendary, ultra, and whimsical. Cool, whimsicals are coming back. Higher rarity or more powerful, sure. So rare gobblegums include shields up. Yes, I love shields up. Your armor is twice as strong for 3 minutes. Oh, they change it. It's not just spawn in with an armor plate or a shield. It increases the damage impact or the health of it. Or Killjoy, Epic Gobblegums, Free Fire. I don't think we've ever had a Free Fire. Or no, we did Black Ops 4. Soda Fountain. I love Soda Fountain. The next perk is free. Like, you get a perk, you buy a perk, and then you get a free perk. Legendary Gobblegums, Phoenix Up. That's awesome. Wall-to-wall clearance. Wall buys cost 10 essence. What? It was called something else in Black Ops 4. I forget. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Ludi. I didn't even think about that. Ultra Gobblegums includes Perkaholic, gives the player all the Perka-Colas in the map. They keep using that word "in the map," which is very important. And the Wunderbar, the Wunderbar, which is the next gun in the mystery box, will be the Wonder Weapon. That is fucking sick. That's really cool. Newtonian Negation. Zombies will fall up in the sky. That's really cool. Really, really cool. And then here's just a picture of the machines. Are there various machines? Simply interact with it. Oh, okay. Holy shit. Mr. Peaks is only too happy to provide with in-game... okay. Simply interact with no essence required, and a gobblegum is randomly dropped ready for pickup. The machine then cools down on a timer and will be immediately set on the next round. Grab a sweet treat. Then when it's added to your inventory and HUD, you can store it up to 3 unique gobblegums at once. Oh my god. And you can use all 2 or 3 of them at once. That's really weird. That's weird. It's like Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare had a baby. Well, you're right, Hans. I meant in I should have said specifically in Black Ops games. We have never had it. But yeah, you're right. It was in World War II first, then Black Ops 4. I don't think it was in Infinite Warfare either. Yeah, that's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Gobblegums can't be dropped or shared, but you can swap to different packs in the game. That's pretty sick. New gobblegums are earnable in-game simply for playing. Expect to earn 1 or more random gobblegums every few rounds. You'll know when you've been awarded a new gobblegum due to a reward sequence. Okay. Any used gobblegums are kept between matches. You won't lose them if you happen to disconnect from a match. That's really good. So people are going to... Well, so can you pay for them or not? I just don't understand that. Are they going to be payable? All right. Well, let's talk. We'll know more eventually. We'll know more. Oh, that's right, Hans. They did. They did have a Free Fire. You're right. I forgot about that. So it was actually Infinite Warfare was the first one then. There's no perk limit. I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure though. Okay, Perka-Colas. And we have 8 so far. PhD Flopper, not Slider, Flopper. These guys got to pick a fucking lane. We got Revive, Jug, Stamina Up, Elemental Pop. Yeah, Infinite Grenades was cool for gas grenades pretty much only. So dashboarding is back only if it's back, but only under the guise of you might not have to pay for gums. If you don't have to pay for gums, then it might not matter. But technically, yeah, I guess. So, all right, we got all these perks. Melee Macchiato, Deadshot, Speed, Flopper. If you're after a tasty beverage that also have the benefit of aiding you and your teammates, They also have the augment system. Each time you purchase a new... is there a perk limit? Doesn't say. Okay. Yeah, that's wild. Each time you purchase a new perk, the essence increases just like in Cold War. At launch, expect to access the following returning perk machines across Terminus Island, each with 6 augments to unlock and choose from. We got Jug, Quick Revive, Speed Cola, Stamina Up. Okay, so Jug increases health by 100. Quick Revive increases health regen by 50%. And obviously the same thing as normal. Increases Speed Cola, increases reload and armor replenishing. Oh, yeah, that's true. That happened in MWZ. Stamina Up increases speed movement, or movement speed. PhD, immunity to all self-inflicted damage and status effects. Dive to prone triggers an explosion, which increases the higher you fall. Immunity from fall damage while falling prone. Okay. Or diving to prone. Deadshot Daiquiri, aiming down sight, moves the enemy to enemy critical location, increases critical damage. So headshots are increased. Typical. Elemental Pop. Okay. So same stuff. Applying an ammo mod. But does it add Deadshot, or does it add Electric Cherry? Does this add Double Tap? So I guess we will know later. I do think there's no perk limit, but hopefully they say. In addition, there's Melee Macchiato. Replace weapon gun butt with a deadly punch that sends enemies flying. I think this is just going to be a fun one to use, especially with Newtonian Negation. Just punch them and then they fly up. That would be sick. After swinging down a can, you can use these 2 augments. One is melee kills reload a portion of your held weapon. That's cool. Successful melee attacks heal for 25 health. So I think this was part of Jug before as well. The Arsenal machine. Okay. So this is how you get weapon mods. All right, I like this. I think this is cool. You use salvage as payment. You get brain rot, cryo freeze, dead wire, napalm burst. Typical stuff. We're all used to this. And then there's Shadow Rift, which is a new mod. I heard about this. Each bullet has a chance to spawn a black hole if striking a normal or special zombies, warping zombies away and dropping some from the air at high speed. Interesting. So you also can add augments to these too. This is really cool. Dropped zombies fall on other zombies. Zombies that are dropped from portals will explode on contact with the ground. The Rampage Inducer is back. So zombies will appear and move more quickly for the first 20 rounds, or providing you aren't overwhelmed, this will allow you to speed through the first early rounds of the match, or you can turn it off if you can't handle it. This is wild. This is so wild. Was it the knife leveling? Yeah, exactly. It's just, so it's not just Slappy Taffy. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I guess it kind of is similar to Slappy Taffy, but it seems a little better. They did add Flopper to Die Rise. It just wasn't useful. I actually didn't know that. All right, so there's salvage that's green. There's tacticals and shit that's blue, like all the zombie drops, ammo mods, all that stuff, and then armor plates. So it's pretty similar to MWC, and it's pretty similar to Cold War in that regard. So there are other ways to secure ground loot, including redacted. Okay, lots of redacted. Not a big fan of ammo caches coming back, but I can handle the field upgrades and the ammo caches fine. L for me, I guess, but not a big deal. Dotted around the map. Okay, just telling you what they are and what they do. Tactical raft. I'm sure we just go up and interact with it. Oh, the trial machine. Look at that. Sorry, I want to read this first. Designed and constructed by Project Janus Science, Terminus features boat delivery portals, allowing for on-demand transportation around the vicinity of the main island, usually on a well-utilized dock or pier, as swimming in the choppy waters of the ocean under current circumstances is possible but not advised. Wait, we can swim? We'll probably fucking die by that thing, though. A tactical raft is way faster to reach the outer islands and the abandoned shipwreck as further discoveries are made. Phasing in and out of reality across the map is an odd and intriguing terminal, which intermittently allows you to complete redacted special objective trials. With enough essence, you can activate a terminal unit and begin a short challenge. This could involve holding a specific zone, dispatching enemies in a skillful manner, or a host of other conditions. Succeed, and a special chest warps into reality, offering up redacted, a variety of interesting rewards. The computer is then beamed out of existence, only to periodically return for further trials to be completed. That is sick. It doesn't just sit there and waiting for you to pick it up. And here are the power-ups. Pretty typical, pretty standard. Looking clean. Let's see if there's anything new. I don't think so. Full power, instantly feels like field upgrades, bonus points, fire sale. Yeah, pretty standard, pretty standard. Elemental damage. Yeah, we've already talked about that. Weapon rarity. Okay. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, they have upside down heads and... Oh, they have two heads. That's wild. I don't know if you see this. They have the mouth on the bottom and then they have a head on top. That's pretty fucking wild. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. You see that? So the head on top and then the mouth here, and you can see the teeth underneath. That's so cool. Yeah, I guess there is no Carpenter. Was Carpenter replaced? So there's no way to repair barriers anymore? Not that you need to, but... Yeah, I agree. Blightfather's kid. Blight's son. Blight son, Blight father. Ha ha ha! Bro, that was funny. Bro, fucking... Dad jokes. All right. Upgrade tiers of your weapon. Zombies kind of come out in any direction now. Oh, sick. Okay, well, we'll see how the spawn system works. The upgrade of your weapon. Okay, yep. Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5. Pretty standard. Wall buys, I'm sure they will increase as we go through the map. Daubed on walls and boards across the island are chalk outlines of weapons. Yep, the rarity of the weapon will increase as you go up the rounds. They allow you to obtain different weapon types in case your loadout isn't doing the job or you want to have a secondary primary weapon to replace the handgun. To replace the handgun? I thought we had loadouts. And I thought we didn't have a handgun because I thought we would have fists. Okay. Maybe you spawn in. Maybe if you spawn in without a loadout, you just have a handgun. A wall buy weapon already has a rarity value associated with it. Therefore, it's more powerful. If you defined a zombie build, the weapon... Okay, yep, we talked about that. So if you have a preset weapon for like the Gallo, then or whatever this is, then that's the weapon you'll get. Okay, armor levels. There's just level 2 and level 3. I'm glad they're keeping it simple. That's perfect. It doesn't need to be super complicated. Well, Island, yeah, but even in Outbreak had a map swimming to different ships. Yeah, no, for sure. I don't think I've ever seen us swim in round base before. Oh, no, that's true. Zetsubo. But I thought maybe there would be like some like not war zone, but like, you know, just how the new zombies games are. I thought there might be more some like visceral combat with the zombies, because in Black Ops 3 when you swam and shot zombies, it was just kind of like slower zombies. I thought maybe there would be some cooler shit in there to kill. I don't know, but It seems cool. Here's the wonder weapon. Wow. Once you visit an armor wall buy, it ceases to function. You accrue... Okay, so you can only buy it once. And you can either get plates from the ground loot or crafting them at the crafting table with salvage. So that's pretty interesting. Here is the wonder weapon. This thing is fucking crazy looking. With great power comes great responsibility. The classic mystery box is back, appearing in semi-random locations and allowing you to only obtain a random weapon, including some that are only available in the mystery box. The purchaser can elect to keep the weapon, drop it for a teammate, or spin it again. Rewards includes a random weapon, a random wonder weapon, and a random support item. That's kind of cringe. I don't like support items totally, but okay, we'll see. A random weapon also has a random rarity, signified by the glowing color around the weapon in the box. You think it looks boring? I think it looks cool. What's wrong with it? I think it looks all right. Okay, so we have orange, blue, purple, and green. Very Gorod Crovey. In addition to the zombies build system, there's a chance that the mystery box spawns one you've already built in the loadout menu, but with the added benefit of a rarity upgrade. Okay. The random weapon also has a random rarity. This rarity tier indicates how much extra damage the weapon can inflict, the higher the round. Okay. Again, I still don't really like the rarity in the wonder weapon or in the mystery box. That's the only thing that it really hurts. It's just the mystery box, because it's like the mystery box was designed to give you a chance at the best weapons, and the rarity, like, you're not going to get a legendary weapon on round 2. It looks pretty generic. Well, here's the thing. I think a lot of stuff looks generic in pictures, but I think when we hold it and we see all the little intricacies of it, I think it's going to be pretty fucking cool. Your primary and melees can... Oh, wait. Hold on. Pack-a-punch, initially, machines like power. All right, cool. So, wait. Okay. Your primary and melee weapons. So we can pack-a-punch everything. Primary 1, primary 2, and the melee weapon. So that's a total of 9 packs. And then I'm assuming we get mule kick later. That could be 12 packs. The actual firepower enhancement varies depending on the gun or the melee you're using. Or maybe this is melee in a primary slot. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure melees are their own thing and not part of your primary loadout. Though you may elect to keep your current cosmetic look of the weapon, you're pack-a-punching by toggling PAP camos on and off in the settings. Each of the 3 PAP tiers include an impressive and usually glowing camouflage, as well as change in audio, especially when firing the weapon. I mean, I guess it is just a beam. The beam smasher. It's not 2x flat damage for the pack-a-punch. The actual firepower enhancement varies oh, I see. Depending on the gun or melee weapon you're using. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Occasionally, one comes with surprising effects, but usually increases the potency, chambered ammo, and ammo reserves of the weapon. That's interesting. I actually missed that. The actual firepower enhancement varies depending on the gun. So, interesting. So that changes between like the rarity and the firepower of the pack-a-punch. That's interesting. Incredibly rare, and we'll have to see how that works. I'm not actually sure what that means. Incredibly rare and exceptionally potent. Occasionally, you may uncover highly secretive plans to construct several prototype armaments with almost unimaginable power. Research on Terminus Island has uncovered the existence of such a device known colloquially as a wonder weapon. The Beam Smasher is comparable in size and shape to a light machine gun and features a single barrel emitting a supercharged and incredibly damaging etheric beam. Set around the barrel are resonator focus flaps that direct the energy created by the weapon. The weapon is reloaded by swapping out the side-mounted DAPP canister. Okay, well, let's just see how this works. The last few games have been 2x damage each pap. Okay. So we like the variants, I see. I got you. Yeah, I'm cool with either. I mean, as long as it gets stronger. Primary, the beam fires a solid beam of etheric energy, causing organic matter to break down at the molecular level. This occurs almost instantly, and enemies appear to explode in a cloud of vaporized innards. Further testing is needed. But it appears the longer the weapon fires, the more ungainly it becomes to move. Secondary, focused sound wave causes the molecules of multiple enemy targets to vibrate at an alarmingly fast rate. Targets are racked with pulsing head trauma that incapacitates by slowing their targets rather than damaging them. Entities in this state become much more easily damaged by both the primary firing mode and conventional firepower. Oh, okay. Additional notes: this weapon may experience energy venting as excess pressure builds up during the expenditure of the ammunition tube. Automatic reloading appears to cause a small blast radius. Okay, sick. And appears to knock down enemies within this vicinity. The weapon also appears to be able to be pack-a-punch 3 times with increased blank, not to mention blank. So there could be something added. We don't know. Did I say PP? Whoops. Yes, you do have a chance to there's so much deal. There's so much. I mean, I don't even know. So there's a bunch of zombies. Are we almost done? Holy shit. Okay, we are almost done. So these are all the different types of zombies that we have here. Da PP. I actually don't even know what I said. My life is flashing before my eyes, and I'm not even aware of it. Bipedal, bipedal, right? Isn't that how you say that? Bipedal? It's not bipedal. It's bipedal, I think. Shamblers. Visiting Terminus Island reveals the impressive variety of zombies you'll be facing. Some clad. They already used the word clad. You can't use words like this a lot because it's so rare that people say clad. They're going to notice when you use it multiple times. With some clad in the remains of a hazmat suit, Project Janus security attire, scientist lab coats, prisoner garb, torn rags, as well as civilian clothing, bloated experiments, more decomposed, and mutant forms abound, and other more sinister variants appear across the rounds of Horde combat. Though not a complete list of horrors you'll encounter, here's what to expect to battle across Terminus. Just want to check my calendar, make sure I'm not late for anything. Okay. All right, we got zombies. Bipedal was said correctly. W. Armor zombies. So these are just like the standard guys. Armor zombies are a little bit more heavy duty. Oh, wait, is he not an armored zombie? The zombie with the beard? It's hard to tell which ones, if they're just talking about the ones in the front, or it's like all of these are just like heavy. I'm assuming it's just this guy. So there's regular zombies, armored zombies, heavy zombies, which are these beefy security dudes. Grotesque and tormented horrors. Spider-like heads with bloated bile sacs and wings have evolved to join. The zombie throng is yet to be determined, but be prepared. Okay. So we got the vermin. They look kind of goofy. They're large spider-like ravenous scuttlers. That's a good word. I'm going to start using that when I'm in a fight with somebody. Call him a scuttler. With a central thorax that seems to take the form of a screaming human head. Relatively weak individually, they come more dangerous in packs, and sometimes appear after detaching from a fallen zombie's host in a spray of... So this is basically just the Blightfather reimagined with smaller... I love the Blightfather, but I love this too. So keep your head in a swivel, lest you're dropped on. Vermin sprint and jump to inflict damage, mouth wide open with a wet growl. That sounds pretty nasty. Don't say that to your girlfriend after a date. They've also been known to spit a caustic substance, but this is the least of your worries. Vermin also have the potential to evolve into another form, emitting gas, elongating their skull, thorax, changing into an airborne terror, the parasite. Okay, that's pretty cool, though. These look amazing. This is exactly what I've wanted, dude. This art direction is fucking awesome. Parasites are horrific. Flying creates consistency of a toothy-headed, spidey-like membrane. Whatever. Awesome. Manglers are back. Fuck. A new Mangler suit variant has been greenlit by Project Janus, now armed with Ethereum augmented cannon and prone to extend bouts of primal rage. It is these bipedal tanks that now roam parts of the island, threatening all with a cannon that shoots multiple shots and a vicious melee weapon that anyone would steer clear from. This is my homie right here. This is me in the morning. Amalgams. This is awesome. This is very Last of Us too. Very, very Last of Us. The zenith of body horror aesthetic. The amalgam is a form of a fleshy deviancy. It has like 5 legs. I don't think I've ever seen an enemy with this many legs, like human legs. That's pretty creative. It's normally arms. And maybe they'll have like 2 big legs and then like a leg sticking out of their side or something, but this is like 5 fully functional legs. I wonder if it's fast. All right, roughly over 8 feet in height. All right, so I'm still taller than this. This is what it says in my dating profile. Roughly over 8 feet in height. I'm about 8'6". And retaining a general humanoid mass. This appears to be, to put it politely, to be the combined DNA of multiple individuals, as it has multiple appendages, including heads, all growing from seemingly random locations. There are limbs in places there shouldn't be. That's what she said. Nothing, this is also in my dating profile. Nothing about this hearsay of nature is quite right. Amalgams appear to be violent masses of flesh and sinew. I don't even know what that means. A piece of tough fibrous tissue on uniting muscle and bone. Okay, fair enough. Emitting bellows from multiple heads, up to 10 arms and 5 legs have been counted, and they seem to regenerate limbs previously shot off. They mainly try to absorb you or other zombies by stretching a cluster of limbs into a tendril to pull the victim into a maw-like chest cavity. Though not witnessed, it is theorized that the amalgam should be killed. Yeah, no shit. It will spontaneously lose cohesion, exploding into sprays of blood, tendrils, or entrails, and innards. High round hordes. Bro, this is insane. For those advanced players hoping, let's just wrap this section up. For those advanced players hoping for a challenge, get ready to pull out all the stops and learn a few new tricks as round numbers climb. Zombies start to move with increased swiftness, form shambles to run to sprint. It becomes even more critical to learn escape and circular routes, as well as every zombie spawn nest, lest you're hemmed and overwhelmed in seconds. The horde itself grows as the rounds increase, as does the frequency of armored and heavy zombies, manglers, and more revolting parasitical entities, as well as the grotesque amalgams. Dude, multiple amalgams fucking with you, that sounds so cool. Yo, what up, B-Bat? How you doing? I think, actually, B-Bat, we were talking about this earlier. It's like, it's not even that I think we're back. I think we've like trudged forward into a new era. It feels... I have never felt I don't feel excited for like zombies like I did in the past, where it was like, oh my gosh, I hope they're like revitalizing the thing I love. It feels like they're pushing it into a new direction that I'm actually super stoked for. So I understand what you're saying. It's like, yeah, I'm thinking we're back, and I agree, we are back. But I also think we're trudging into unknown territory, and that's exciting because it looks fucking awesome. All right. Self-revives are back, but they're limited, thank God. Is that in here? Or are you just telling us? Players should also expect, because I love that. I want that. I can't remember if you told me that already, but players should also expect higher level of difficulty in general when it comes to high round play, as Treyarch has limited... Oh, it's right in front of my fucking face. As Treyarch has limited the number of self-revive purchases to 3 per match. Yes! Yes! I agree exactly, B-Bat. Well said. Well said. Coupled with the risk versus reward nature of augments, rather than relying on 5 tiers of permanent weapon skill upgrades in Black Ops Cold War, for example, players will need to make some tough choices to plan for their survival compared to more recent zombies experiences. Yes! Yes! What's that? It means like, yes, this is awesome. Expect zombies to come. Expect each zombies map to come with ambient encounters specific to their environment. Yes. Explore Terminus and you'll encounter the last vestiges of Project Janus security forces being pounced on and ravaged to death as the entire base is lost to a zombie outbreak. Body bags twitch on gurneys. Bloated corpses suspend an amniotic fluid twitch and peer out at you from large experimentation vats. This was kind of in tag, but you know, I don't think Liberty Falls is a facility. I don't think it is. We'll take a look at the trailer again one last time before we wrap up here. We got tentacle traps. I don't even remember any traps from Cold War. Were there any traps in Cold War? I don't even remember. Yeah, we did that. Tentacle trap. I don't know what that means, but maybe some tentacles will come out of here. I have no idea. Located across the prison complex are ceiling containment shutter vents. They seem to be holding back a blank, perhaps something that has escaped from containment. That's sick. This is like the thing, dude. This is like the thing. A long limb-like tendril appendages seep through the dangle. That's so sick. They're doing shit so cleverly. Oh, the helicopter. Joshua Perez, not only are we back, but we're also heading into a new era. I've said this a couple times, but we're pushing into a new era of zombies. And it's going to be amazing. Located across the... Oh, we already read that. After the fortification of the island, a 16-inch artillery defense cannon was left to rust in the elements. And it's an ether beam, and it sucks up zombies, and they are vaporized. So fucking cool. The tentacle. This is also in my dating profile. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Or in this case, where there's an alarming, choking, lightning-imbued cloud of toxic smog, there's a monstrously sized, writhing tendril intent on capsizing tactical rafts. Wow, that's a mouthful. This worm-like crime against nature seems possessed by a proto-intelligence of sorts, spitting out a billowing spray of noxious vapors from its hideous splayed maw before quickly retreating beneath the waves. Whoever wrote this is an author. Venture is a good writer. Venture off the main island or into the water at your own risk. That's so sick. Incoming comms, prepare for COD. Next, if you don't count the D-Machine side quest, what was that? The map looks so good. Sniper to tents, sniper, tower. Sniper tower? Yeah, I guess, was that a trap or did it just automatically turn on? I don't even remember. Dude, Liberty Falls, I think I'm going to love Liberty Falls. Call of Duty next, YouTube channel, pre-order digitally, get the da-da-da, okay. Good thing I've done that. Okay. All right, let's watch Yeah, it would do both. Let's check Twitter really quick. Okay. All right. Let's quickly watch quickly watch the trailer, and we'll be out of here, guys. I have to go to work. I'm sorry. I wanted to break down the trailer. I'm not going to be able to do that, unfortunately. I might make a video doing it just for fun, but probably going to be streaming a little bit more now because there's a lot of shit to talk about. But thank you guys for hanging out. Oh, there's no knuckle cracking. So do I think zombies will be on the beta? I really don't think so. I really don't. If it is, it would be probably a limited section, or it just turn off all Easter eggs and let us to get to round 10 and then they'll end it. I'm not sure. Maybe. I don't think so though. But let's watch this one last time. And then I hope you guys all have a really, really fucking good day. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all the support. We had I think we almost had 55 or 60 people in here for a first stream back. I'm pretty stoked about that. So thank you guys. Let's watch this and then I'll bid you all adieu. Where do I work? I kind of want to keep it private, but let me just tell you that I work for a company that I work for a YouTube channel, basically. Like a really big YouTube channel with 3 million subscribers. So I'll just leave it at that. But I appreciate you asking, and I will talk to you guys all in a bit. So let's watch this.
What are you standing around for? Time to bounce.
Watch your back. We got some dead meat to grind.
I missed that the first time. I missed that. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Bro!
You're done.
It's so fucking cool. Oh, I missed that too, bro. I missed so much shit. Oh, that's that ammo mod. It actually... It looks like you can slide with PhD as well. So if we take a look here, it actually looks like you can slide with PhD. All right, the gray is going to slide in a minute. Yeah, so it looks like slide. You see that? So it looks like it's PhD flopper, but slider is still there. Guys, this might be the best zombies like trailer I think I've ever seen. And I say that I think I think it's up there with Nine's and Voyage's Chaos trailer. It is so good because, and now that I understand Cold War's MO, and it looks like everything that they wanted to do has been flushed out and fully realized for BO6, I really think that this could be up there as one of the best zombies games of all time. I think it could be better than like a BO3 and a BO4 or whatever. Like, I love BO4. I know not a lot of people do, but like, I think it could be up there. It really, though, it depends on the maps. They got to deliver on those maps. So why is my text still up there on the screen? So we'll definitely see how it goes. I'm super hyped about this, guys. I know I'm a sucker and I always fall for it every single year with zombies in particular, but this looks really, 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 really promising. So I'm going to head out though, guys. I have to get to work. I have some meetings with clients later today, and I really want to start working on content and preparing. I want to put together a video for next week on my main channel, Afterlife. So if you haven't subscribed to that channel already, it's I don't think it's in the description, but I'll put it in the chat for you guys. Because that's where all my like main content is going. So that's where all the main content, like reviews, deep dives, retrospectives, all that shit will go over here. This channel is more community-based, live streams, podcasts, stuff like that, live reactions, commentaries, whatever. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. Stay tuned for more content. Stay tuned for Black Ops 6. So awesome, guys. I'm really glad I got to share this day with you. This was super special, super iconic. Take care, everybody, and I will see you guys in the next video.